Welcome back. And last time we have imported three particle systems from SS Store. This time we're going about to finish again. Okay. And before you, let's say you have finished decorating the whole game scene. You're satisfied with it. We need to handle. Okay, we're going to do step 6. We need to do two things. Okay, do two things under two panels called lighting and navigation. Okay, go to Unity, and let's look at the lighting panel first. Go to Window and select lighting. Okay, you see it here, and I'll click Build. Okay, don't touch other things, just click Build. Okay, then you need to wait for a while. What it does is basically in our game there are complicated lighting effects. Okay, but these lighting effects, if we allow the game engine to do the computation, to do all the calculation to simulate the lighting effects, when we actually play the game, it will consume too much computation power, and it will slow down the game. So there's a trick in Unity that allows the game engine to pre-compute this simulation, okay, and then store this data of lighting in the game, so that in runtime or during the gameplay we don't need to spend computational power to simulate these lighting effects. Okay, so but make sure you have finished decorating your game scene, because in principle, every time you change the game scene, deleting an object, adding a new light, moving around these objects, you're supposed to do this step. Okay, open lighting panel and click the build button again, and as you can see, it takes some time to do the building. In this case, in this example, I did not do it every time. Okay, so I actually do it in one go after we have finished all these decoration of the game scene. Okay, so the advice is make sure you do this step before you actually generating the game, building the executable. Okay, it takes some time. Look at the process bar here. It takes some time to. My machine is not that fast, especially I'm doing the recording. Let's wait for a while. Should be done very soon. And the next step, let me explain ahead. Okay, lighting panel, pre-compute the lighting simulation, and for the navigation, similar thing. We need to pre-compute some calculations. And what are these calculations? These calculations basically some information that informs the enemy characters about the environment. Which part of the models, which part of the environment are static objects, which are the obstacles they should avoid. Okay, by doing these steps, these enemy characters, evil bunnies, evil elephants, they know how to find the path to reach you, to reach the player character. Okay, so in that case, similar principle. After you have changed anything in the game scene, you add an additional object, remove an object, you need to do the pre-computation again. Okay, That's in that process is called baking. Okay, baking the navigation. And make sure you have when you are importing all the models, when you are decorating the game scene, make sure you have check the static checkbox in all these game objects. Okay, for particle systems you don't need to do that, but for 3D models, those are static obstacles in the game scene. You have to check the static checkbox. Okay, seems that it's done. Okay, you see the lighting is different. Okay, should be much better. Okay, and then we need to go with the window and go with navigation. Okay, show the navigation panel and click the bake button and click the bake button. Click the bake. Click the bake button here. Then again some computational process going on. This one should be much faster. Okay, it should be done now. And when you open the navigation panel, you will see there's a light blue area shown on the floor of the game scene. Basically, these indicate the areas where the enemy character can walk. Okay, and those area that is not covered by this light blue, meaning these are obstacles, they should avoid it. Okay, and these are our obstacles, they should avoid it. It looks fine. And then we don't need this navigation panel. I'll close it. Okay, and that's finish step 7. See you in the next video.